everyone. On behalf of first year BCE students, we girls proudly present before you the broadcast details of Deeksharambh 2020. Firstly, I would like to talk about our college. St. Joseph's College for Women, Alappuzha is a Catholic ladies college affiliated to University of Kerala. It is the first such college in Alappuzha district. Established in 1954 by the Canossian Daughters of Charity, an international congregation of missionary sisters. It is the only college operated by Canossian Daughters of Charity. The college offers 10 undergraduate and 3 postgraduate courses and open up various settings of understudies in curricular and extracurricular fields to assist them with remaining admirably in accordance with the vital needs of greatness and worldwide standards. Coming back to Deeksharambh, it is a guide to students induction program which is prepared by UGC. Its main objectives are: first one, to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in new environment, and students will bond with other students and faculty members. The second one, expose students to a sense of larger purpose and self-exploration. And the last one is to inculcate in them ethos and culture of institution. In our college, we have 8 days of induction program and cultural, physical and literary activities, and also the mentoring session. Let's have a detailed check about this.
Saying about the first day and second day. On the first day of orientation, on 24th November 2020, Tuesday, the institution designed several talks for the beginners as Institution Orientation Part 1 and 2. In Institution Orientation Part 1, from 10:30 to 11:30, various personalities of our institution talked. The Honorable Manager of our college, Reverend Dr. Sister Annie Matthews, addressed the gathering first with her inspiring words. Then the pillars of our college, our beloved principal, Dr. Rithaleda Dikoto, spoke about the academic structure of the college. After that, Assistant Professor of the college department, representing the management, Sister Liji Joshi, shared the thoughts about our college through her sweet voice. Towards the last of morning session, IQAC coordinator and HOD of the Department of Home Science was called to share her thoughts. The afternoon session began after a break at 2:30 p.m. and lasted till 3:30 p.m. Here the institution orientation part 2 was conducted. The PTA Vice President of College, Sri Raju Paliparambal, gave a speech. Then the former principal of the college, Dr. Sheena George, spoke well about the relevance of higher education in releasing the purpose of life. After that, the Assistant Professor of the Department of Malayalam, Dr. Regimol Joshi, screen shared her thoughts about the statutory results of our college in her absence. Last but not the least, the liberation of our college, Ms. Chitra gave a crystal clear idea about the library facility of our college. With this, the day 1 of orientation came to an end. On 25th November 2020, Wednesday, the second orientation program was conducted by English department. The HOD of our department, Ms. Geetu Amma, spoke from 10:30 a.m. We had an ice-breaking section around 11:30 a.m. The former student of our college who recently passed out, Diya Dilip, gave a talk to us about her journey here. She also cleared the doubts of many of us, and that was an amazing section. These all were the programs of first 2 days. Thank you.
I'm here to present a report on day 3 and day 4 of the orientation program. On day 3, we had a very useful lecture on adolescence, health, hygiene, and stress management, which was given by Sumina Pambotil. The lecture was about stress, the different types of stress, the reasons behind it, and how to tackle them. The lecture also focused on adolescence, the various aspects of adolescence, and the changes which we can see in a person who is going through this stage. And the lecture was concluded by talking about hygiene, including menstrual hygiene, the diseases associated with it, and how to cure them. On day 4, we had a very relevant lecture on cyber ethics, online classes, and the use of e-resources. This lecture was given by C. Venugopal, Assistant Sub-Inspector of Cybercrime Police Station, Alappuzha, and he provided guidelines, safe guidelines while using the internet, and mainly it gave us awareness about the rules and laws against cybercrime. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Today I am here to give you a brief report about the common lectures on the day 5 and 6 of the orientation program Deeksharambh Acquain 2020. The day 5 of the orientation program was on 1st December 2020 Tuesday. On this day we had common lecture from 10:30 to 11:30 am by Dr. Ragesh Chandran SB, Assistant Professor of the Department of Physics in SD College, Alappuzha, and he took lecture on the topic E-Resources, Application of ICT and Social Media to Make Education Employable. This session was organized by the Department of Botany in association with the Student IQAC Support Center and Teaching Learning Center. This session was quite an interactive and lively one. We got to know more about information and communication technology, and this topic is of great relevance at this time as everything is happening through online. Thus the session turned out to be really useful and helpful. On the very next day, that is on December 2, 2020 Wednesday, we had the 6th day of our induction program. On this day too, we had common lecture from 10:30 to 11:30 am, and we had a talk by Ms. Manju Thomas from the Department of English and the coordinator of extracurricular activities of our college. She gave us a message about how the various clubs and committees of our college will help us to connect to the community. Later on, we also saw different video clips which gave us a clear idea about the various clubs and committees of our college. Ms. Manju Thomas also told us about Kaitiri, which is the name of the extension activity of our college. I am sure after this session, every student would have joined for at least any one of these clubs. That's all for now. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here to present the 7th day program of Deeksharambh. The 7th day of Acquain 2020, an induction program for the first year students, was held on 3rd December. The day starts with a common lecture by Mr. Anup Surendran, the energy technologist from the Energy Management Center of Kerala. The lecture starts by 10:30 and it was about energy conservation in our day-to-day life. It continues till 11:30 am. The program was conducted by the Energy Club from the PG Department of Physics of St. Joseph's College and the Energy Management Center of Government of Kerala. The section was really useful and he gives several advices which is practically applicable in our day-to-day life. At the end of the section, there was an interactive section too, by which students can clarify their doubts regarding energy conservation. The section was really excellent, and this is all about that day. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am here to present the last day of Deeksharambh Acquain 2020. The PG Department of English conducted a program entering the world of English literature and communicative English with Dr. Sandhya P. Pai, former HOD, Department of English. Ma'am told that English is the largest language by number of speakers and also the third most spoken native language in the world. And also ma'am says many examples are related to the topic. And also she spoke about the difference between English literature and communicative English. The very term English literature and communicative would help us to understand that the first one is in theoretical level, and based on the first one, the second one is gestures and expressions that denote action rather than words. Humanity comes to literature and it gives immense pleasure. And also she talked about reading. Reading improves our language. So she told that all of us would read any of the books, and also she gives us the opportunity to interact with her, and also she gives us the opportunity to interact with her. So We can start our future with a prayer. Prepare, read, apply, yield, inquire, and reflect. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm here to talk about the mentor and mentee sessions that were held during Deeksharambh. The first day was an introduction session. Here, we got to understand each other and our mentor better. The second day was on student aspirations. Here, we got to talk about what we wanted to do in life, what we wanted to do in our future. On the third day, we had a talk on our family and the expectations that we had from our family. On the fourth day, we had a talk about why should we be grateful, basically about gratitude. The fifth day was on needs of body and self. What were our needs and desires? On the sixth day, prosperity and relationships. The seventh day, being the last, was on relationships. This session was the most helpful one. This helped us to understand the importance of each and every relationships and how we could maintain them. Thank you.
Hi friends, I'm going to say about the cultural activities conducted by our college union Pravika associated with Deeksharambh Aqua 2020. The cultural activities are divided into three: Pratibha, Umang and Srishti. Day 1 Pratibha was conducted on 26th November 2020. It was a talent hunt event. Participants can show their talents like dancing, singing, recitation, etc. Day 2 Umang was conducted on 27th November 2020. It was an opportunity to show the different cultures of our nation. Day 3 Srishti was conducted on 1st December 2020. It was an opportunity to display the art and craft works. From our class, all the students equally participated. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here to present a brief report on physical activities which takes place as part of Deeksharambh 2020. We have 5 sections on physical activities and the classes were conducted by Helen C. Ma'am. She uses recorded classes. We have Zumbas and other dance sections which makes our body and mind more active. The classes were entertaining and we students really enjoyed the whole 4 sections conducted by Helen C. Ma'am. The 5th section was conducted by Dr. Nimi Alexander Ma'am. She explains detailedly about yoga and meditation. At the end of the class, we have an interactive section too, by which students clarify their several doubts regarding yoga and the diseases which can be cured by doing yoga. Overall, the all sections conducted by the physical activities were really entertaining and useful. And this is all about the section. Thank you.
I'm here to speak about another activity that was held along with the physical and the cultural activity. Literati. It is a literature activity that was organized by the English department of our college. The main objective of this was to understand the linguistic and communicative competence of the students in 4 areas, mainly listening, speaking, reading and writing. The program was divided into 3. The first day being Hark and Speak, where we were asked to listen to a certain audio and answer the questions that were given. The second being a speaking activity, where we were given certain topics and asked to talk. The second day being Decode, a reading comprehension which was given and we were asked to answer the questions. The third day being Scriptus. It was a writing activity in which there was a certain topic given. This was how the literature activity was organized by the department. Thank you.
Overall, it was an enriching experience. We really benefited from this 8 days of orientation program. We are concluding our video by reminding the motto of our college: knowledge and virtue. All of us have knowledge, but not all the knowledge we have is the same. Same with virtue. All of us have virtue, but not all is practicing it. As embodiments of knowledge and virtue, we'll transform ourselves into intellectually trained, socially committed, morally upright, spiritually enlightened young women. Thank you.